the MotoGP world has exploded once again. The Aprilia boss made sharp and controversial comments, sending the entire paddock into an uproar. In an exclusive interview with the Italian press, he unhesitatingly accused Marc Márquez of being a spoilt rider following a heated incident at the Mandelica circuit. His words were brief, but their impact was as jarring as a ticking time bomb, ready to explode at any moment. Could this be the start of an open war between Aprilia and Marc Márquez this season? Let's discuss it. It all started with an incident between Marc Márquez and Marco Bezzecchi at the Mandelica Grand Prix. During that intense race, the two riders collided, leading to drama on social media. However, instead of calming down, the situation escalated after the Aprilia boss responded sarcastically. Marquez isn't a victim. He's too spoiled to handle such a tough situation, he said sharply. A world-class rider should be accustomed to extreme pressure. Mandelica isn't a physical test, it's a mental one. The boss believes that a circuit like Mandelica can only be conquered by a rider with composure and a steely character, something he feels Marquez failed to demonstrate that day. Although his words seemed harsh, the boss didn't completely rule out the possibility of appreciating Marquez's performance. In fact, he admitted that he was pleased to hear the news that Marquez had returned to light training after a long injury. Marquez's return will make the 2026 MotoGP season more exciting. Without him, the racing feels quiet, but I want him to return not as a victim, but as a formidable opponent that we must defeat, he said. This comment divided public opinion. Some Marquez fans considered the remark to be an insult to the sporting icon, while others saw it as a source of motivation for the 8-time world champion. The Aprilia boss also mentioned Marco Bezzecchi, a young rider who is now considered the perfect embodiment of the team's philosophy: tough, never giving up and unafraid to take on any opponent on the track. Bezzecchi isn't afraid to face anyone, not even legends, he said with a faint smile, emphasizing his belief that the future of Aprilia lies in the hands of young fighters like himself. He added firmly, MotoGP isn't a casual dance in the park, it's a fight. The weak will be eliminated. This statement encapsulates the steely spirit that is now part of Aprilia's DNA. They're not just looking for a fast rider, they also want someone with exceptional mental resilience under pressure. According to the team boss, Bezzecchi embodies Aprilia's new era. He is a fearless rider who is hungry for victory and ready to challenge Ducati's dominance and Marc Márquez's resurgence next season. Over the past 2 seasons, Aprilia has demonstrated remarkable improvement among the MotoGP manufacturers. They have emerged as a force to be reckoned with, having been considered a mere grid fixture in the past. The latest RSGP engine is far more stable and faster than before, and boasts corner-to-corner power to rival even Ducati's. The Aprilia team boss spoke with unprecedented optimism. He emphasized that Aprilia is no longer in anyone's shadow. They are ready to challenge Ducati's dominance, even if Marc Márquez returns to his best form. The more stars there are, the more exciting the battle on the track will be. We're not afraid, we're motivated, he said confidently. According to the boss, 2026 will be a major turning point for Aprilia. They are targeting not just podiums, but also wins and consistency throughout the season. The main fuels for this revival are full support from the manufacturer, extensive technical development and the passion of the engineers in Noale. He concluded with a firm statement. We want to prove that it's not just Ducati that can dominate, Italian manufacturers can too. Aprilia is ready to write a new chapter in MotoGP history. The boss's comments quickly went viral on social media and various European sports portals. Ducati fans reacted strongly, flooding the comment section with defences of Marc Márquez, whom they regard as the epitome of toughness. Conversely, Aprilia fans praised the boss for his courage in speaking frankly and challenging the dominance of a big name. Italian media outlets described the situation as the beginning of a war of words between manufacturers, while Spanish outlets suggested that Aprilia was now employing psychological tactics to distract Ducati before the new season began. Interestingly, Marc Márquez chose to remain silent and not respond to the Aprilia boss's harsh comments. According to a source within Ducati, the 8-time world champion recognised the sarcasm, but simply responded with a calm smile, a sign that he would not be distracted by off-track drama. Instead of being provoked, Marquez focused entirely on his injured right shoulder's recovery process. He is currently undergoing a combination of rehabilitation training at the Ducati Fitness Centre and light motorcycle simulation sessions at his private track in Cervera. A Ducati team member revealed that comments like these only serve to motivate Marc further. He wanted to prove who was truly spoiled and who still ruled the track. During the last few practice sessions, Marquez appeared increasingly comfortable moving his shoulder. He even began performing full race simulations on a special training bike, which suggests that his confidence is returning. The Ducati medical team also indicated that the recovery process was progressing faster than expected. All of these signs reinforced the idea that Marquez's return to the main track was just a matter of time. The MotoGP world seemed ready to welcome back the baby alien, who seemed increasingly hungry for victory. However, the Aprilia boss concluded his interview with a sharp statement that sparked debate throughout the paddock once again. Marquez has a big name, but we have a future. This short remark sounded like a stern warning full of meaning. Many believed that Aprilia was talking not only about performance on the track, but also about the confidence and direction of their long-term project. Some analysts interpreted these comments as a strategic move, a subtle form of mind games that had begun early on. Others believed that Aprilia was trying to unsettle Ducati and Marc Márquez, who has long been known for his steely mentality. By stoking the flames of psychological warfare before the 2026 season begins, Aprilia seems to be emphasising one message. They are no longer a supporting team, but a serious contender in the new era of MotoGP. Italian rider Marco Bezzecchi, who now races with Aprilia, has demonstrated an increasingly mature performance in the 2025 season. In an interview, he revealed that he had to take additional physical steps to master the Aprilia RSGP due to its more demanding nature. Despite the less-than-ideal result at the Malaysian Grand Prix, where Aprilia's performance declined drastically, Bezzecchi sees the positive side. There is much room for improvement, and this forms a foundation for the 2026 season. Behind the Aprilia boss's sarcasm about Marc Márquez being spoiled lies the reality of technical and team development, indicating that Aprilia is indeed strengthening its foundation to compete at the top. Undeniably, the rivalry between Ducati and Aprilia has reached boiling point. The two are competing not only on the track, but also in the media and in terms of strategy. Many believe that this rivalry has actually saved the MotoGP atmosphere, which was beginning to lose its emotional intensity. Without rivalries like this, MotoGP would be stale, wrote one Spanish media outlet. The 2026 season promises to be full of fire, adrenaline, and prestige. Will Marquez silence all the critics with a big win? Leave your thoughts below.